vaccine passport, no digital ID, so he's just fucking blown his car up. Just fucking burned himself and shit. Fucking hell, Melbourne. Dan Andrews, that's on your fucking hands, you dog.
Shalom, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to you occupants pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. What you just watched was a video of a man in Australia setting himself on fire over the zombie juice mandates, all right? And things are already getting hot, hey, at 2022, man. Because you got to understand, people are being drove till their wits end, man. All right, people feel like their back is against the wall, and when you act out in this type of way and set yourself on fire, it lets you know that hey, we are in for some very evil and dark times, man. All right, things people wouldn't do under normal conditions, they're doing them now, man. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into the article. I'll show you, man, self-immolates after ranting against that zombie juice. And I'll show you, man, was critically injured after he doused himself in gasoline and lit himself on fire in public on New Year's Day after ranting against that zombie juice, according to local reports. The gruesome act of self-immolation occurred around 8 p.m. local time in Richmond, section of Melbourne, when the man poured gasoline on himself, the vehicle, while shouting expletives regarding the state of Victoria's new zombie juice mandate, according to the Herald Sun. All right, so these people are being drove mad right now. Okay, and this is just the beginning. You see, and this is hey. This was like dubbed the year by the Apostle Tahar. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is turning up, and that's exactly what he's doing, man. These prophecies are coming to pass, and people are seeing what the New World Order is up to, man. The podcast, Joe Rogan had a couple doctors on there. One doctor recently, Dr. Malone or whatever, and a lot of people watched that interview, whatever. And I've watched some of it or listened to some of it. And what he's saying is basically opening the eyes to a lot of the masses about what's really going on. So when people hear that, you're going to have, like I titled my last video, rebellion. All right? You're going to have straight out rebellion, revolt against the powers that be. And that's all Bible prophecy. It says, witness said police and firefighters tried to douse the burning man with water as he exited the vehicle, still shouting. With the help of 5 bystanders, officials restrained the man and put him to an ambulance that transported him to Alfred Hospital. His skin was burning. He was on fire. A woman who did not want to be identified told the Herald Sun, "His skin is stuck to my shirt." So you can hear the man that I played in the beginning of the video, the screams, man. Excruciating pain. All right, for somebody to do this, like I said, they have to be driven a mad, man. So let's get into the scriptures. This is going to be straight to the point, because the mandates here are in play over here in Mystery Babylon, good old US of A. And over here, through the Spirit, you're going to have violent reactions from people who want to go in restaurants, who want to go in gyms, who want to go into certain locations, but don't have that zombie juice pass. You're going to see people getting shot, stabbed, all of it, man. All right, get ready for these times. The first scripture is 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? So this is a passage from Ezra, when he saw the vision of how bad it was going to get. All right, he was like, man, what I'm going to do in those days, because it's I don't think Jake quite realized, man, what's coming. The beginning of sorrows, great mournings, the beginning of famine, and great death. The beginning of wars, and power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, and what shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? And if you're if you're fearful, if you don't know what you should do, man, you late to the game. Because our faith, right, our fear, our hope should be in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's really all we got at the end of the day, to be delivered through this great tribulation that's about to explode upon the earth, right? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right. So the people that don't know are still asleep, regardless if they're a heathen or Jake. Guess what? They're gonna turn. They're gonna go more and more to the dark side, so to speak. All right. Because ultimately this is not for them. This is for the elect. Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's really what it is, man. When you go and listen to that interview with Joe Rogan and that Malone guy, and he was quite confused, but we not confused. We know he is the devil, man. There's no reason to be confused if you're really awake. You know this man is the devil. Look at his track record. Look what he promotes. Look what he pushes. All right. So let me put it this way, for the Edomites or the Edomites that are not part of the elite power structure, you about to be cut out, man. The elite are finna push their great reset, their new world order, and you average Joe Edomites, regardless if you're a scientist or a doctor or whatever, if you're not with the agenda, and even if you are, the top brass is cutting everybody out, man. And that's why they're pissed off. And that's why they're mad. That's why they're setting themselves on fucking fire. All right. That's why they're rioting and marching in the streets like mad over in Europe right now. All right. Because they're seeing their kingdom come to an end. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right. So let's go into Ephesians 5:15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right? So even more being in this truth and having this understanding, and you got to pull yourself out even more away from this world. Okay? Yeah, get your mind prepared even more that you may not be able to make the same moves that you're making currently right now. And that could change in 2 weeks, a month, or whatever. Things are moving fast right now. All right? So be circumspect, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. That's the point. The days are evil, man. When you got somebody setting themselves on fire, man, right, in the middle of the road over in Australia because of the zombie juice mandates, things are going to a whole new level. Let's go back. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. All right? But be filled with the Spirit. This understanding, this knowledge, this faith, this hope, realizing what the Lord is bringing, and getting yourself mentally prepared for what's coming. All right? Getting yourself mentally prepared to lose some comforts, to be put away from a job, or you might not be in the same living situation that you're in now, right? These are some of the things that you have to put in the back of your mind and prepare yourself that, hey, this is the cost of carrying that cross, all right? Of having the faith of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in a dark, evil, wicked world right now, all right? Which will be set back in order. Let's get a little bit more of this article. It says a spokesman for the hospital told the paper that the man was in critical condition but stable. One witness, Lydia O'Connor, was dining at a nearby restaurant when she heard the man's screams. He poured gas on himself and on his car. It was on purpose, she said. He was screaming about mandates and saying he was screaming no zombie juice ID and throwing books. All right, so they're showing it on 5 News Australia. Another post of it. The scene was cordoned off by law enforcement after the incident, and patrons at local shops and restaurants were asked to remain inside. All right. So, let me read this last part. The Victoria state government requires individuals to present proof, right, in order to enter bars, restaurants, and movie theaters. Workers are also required to have that zombie juice. So, hey, that's where we're at, man. And they're just starting these things over here in the States. So, like I said, be prepared to see a lot more of people acting out, right? Let's end it in this. Matthew 24 and 22. Let's start at 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And that's a heavy statement right there, man. You think of all the world wars. You think about all the great atrocities that have happened throughout human history. But how Shai is saying in this one verse that this tribulation, hey, it's not gonna be anything like it, or to come after it. So it's really finna be pure living hell, man. And that's the spirit that's been on me, just to push that out here, not to just push fear, but let you know mentally, man. Hey, Jake easily forgets things, man. Because Esau is the devil. He lighten up and then tighten up, lighten up and then tighten up. That's how he does it, to lure your ass back to sleep, lure your ass back to being complacent, and then your ass gonna get taken away. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right? So that's where we're at with this thing. And hey, this is it, man. Hey, strap in. That's all I gotta say, man. Hey, strap in and continue to be prayed up. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom next time.